Alright, this is interesting. Alright, I like that. Okay, we can let that go. Alright, everyone, welcome. Glad to have everyone back. So I'm just currently going to pull up my... Hang on, let me post that. I need to post to my Twitter. Pull up my Twitch chat. So I can say hello to all the beautiful people. There we go. Twitch chat is up. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Not in a bad way, it's just different. Anyway. So last time, obviously, we had a big engagement with a Forgotten Beast. We had some very interesting moments with other members of... Oh. We just had cavern dwellers spawn in. Oh, baby. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I do kind of wish I hadn't added all this to the... Okay. Who are you? You're just a planter, but you're a legendary planter? You're a legendary crouch walker, because you can't walk. That's right. Okay. Oh wow, you're running. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there is a lot of them. Okay. You guys need to move here. Oh, you're definitely dead. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, maybe not. Put up a great fight there. Right, you need to run, like now. Because otherwise you will die. Here I was being all... Oh, no, they're dead. 100%, yeah, they're dead. Here I was hoping we'd have an actual nice chill stream, but no, it looks like the moment that we had anything go on, that's just what happened. Tenon in the skull. That's what it was. What are you doing? Wait, are you my... Yeah, you guys aren't equipped properly. Why are you guys not equipped properly? Okay, so you guys are equipped properly, so you're going to have to make do. We just got another wave of spawns. Oh my god. Right, we're about to lose all 3 of these dwarves. 4 of these dwarves. Where are you guys going? Oh my god, I need to get rid of this. I can't have these guys being down here during the... I need to stop this. I need to remember that the cave dwellers can spawn down here, and that means that they might come down here for this. You've 64 invaders! Oh my god! Alright, there's an actual dude with a spear. Is he dead? No, he's there. Alright, there's another one. And one sort of advantage that the spear dwarves and our dwarves have in general over these the fish people is that they don't have what we would call armor. They just have a shield. So any kind of hit is usually enough to kill them. Oh my god. Oops, someone just died. Papermaker and a miner have died. My goodness, we are just cleaning these people up. Finally, we have some of our actual heavy dwarves down here. Are there more of them up here? No, it looks like there's maybe like one or two of them left. Okay. Immediately, you guys all need to be on training constantly, because when you're training, you actively have your equipment. Right. Unforbid all of this crap. Clear the civilian alert. Oh my goodness. That was so annoying. Keep losing dwarves to that, and it keeps annoying me, and I should probably fix it. I should probably do something about it. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh my god, there's people who just left ash bars around. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put in 2 doors there, and a door over here. Hey, Wolven. Getting boat murdered? No, not currently, thankfully. We had 50 fish people show up in our caverns like a minute into the stream. And we lost about, I think we lost 4 dwarves or 3 dwarves, I think. But thankfully we have a really well-trained military, so once they finally got down there, they actually did alright. You can see we have a big old pile of fighting here. It seemed to go okay. And I'm just going to have everyone training for now on. Lightly fried fish fingers, yeah. More than lightly fried, there's like 50 of them down here. Every time we get into a big fight, every time there's a big cave dweller spawn, it's always fish people, because we have a lot of fish people bones out here. We have like 50 or 60 fish people we've killed, if not more. I don't know if there's a way to know the actual number on that, but it looks like there's people now who are pissed off at stuff. Oh, we got another dehydrating or starving person. Okay, so there's a bunch of things we need to look into there. Also, thanks for the follow, Kingpin and Wolven. It's appreciated. A little bit closer to that affiliate mark. Just a few more to go. go. That'll assign all of them out here, and they will be fed and watered. Ah, yeah, that's right. You guys have May Day today. In the UK and Ireland, we don't have May Day on May the 1st. We have it on the Monday after. Yeah, you're beginning your construction. So we have a long weekend. So essentially, instead of having a day off in the middle of the week, like we have this year, we get a weekend off. We get a full 3-day weekend. Which is nice, I won't lie. How is our queen feeling? Her mausoleum still isn't up to snuff. Okay. We'll just engrave the rest of the space. That should be more than enough value. Oh yeah, we have a forgotten beast sitting in a basement here, which can't do anything because it's in an area where we can't reach. That's very nice. I think we have an extra bank holiday as well in this year. Oh, the queen has mandated constructions. She wants crutches. Here we go. Lead crutches. 3 of them. This fortress has had a lot of stuff going on. We keep getting pretty big invasions from not invasions, sorry. We keep getting attacked by pretty chunky pretty chunky stuff like that. Double pay? Yeah, double pay is always nice. Our bank holidays were the same here when I used to work bank holidays. When I worked on a job that was still open on bank holidays, I used to get double pay for a bank holiday. And I'll be honest, I didn't really mind it. Because, you know, at the time I had nothing else I wanted to do on the bank holiday, so I just take the money and run. You're working. Cool. I mean, look at how many bodies we've brought out here. Also, people are getting sick because they don't like the sun. So people here are getting sun sick, I'm pretty sure. Especially when it's the middle of the week, definitely. The middle of the week always annoys people. And I can understand it entirely. Start burning them indoors. I could do that, but I'd need to find magma. And I don't think we have a magma layer on this map. Sun sickness, I have this also. Hi everyone. Hey Red. Toss them in the river. You see, I could do that, but hang on, I wanted to show you this because we actually had this set up. So we spawned in this. I spawned here. We started like up here, I think on this hill, like around here somewhere was where we spawned. And I was like, oh, this is a cool little river that kind of cuts into the middle. And then I was like, why is there open space here? And I realized like there was a big waterfall drop. So I've built a tavern here near the waterfall so people can enjoy it. I've also built a reservoir for our water so we can like in the winter have a water source. Because right now we don't have any water. Because the river's frozen because it's the middle of the winter. Which, it's going to be interesting how that goes. Suppose what I could do, if I wanted to do that, Wolven, is I could put the dumping stockpile over here. So that way the water, like, washes it all downstream. Because that's the way the water obviously flows. It flows out to down here. Oh, a claystone coffin. Very cool. Here's what I'll do, actually. Can I... Let me go ahead and install that here. Cancel. Thanks to Dwarf Fortress's filters, I can do this and just have it be... Artifact only quality. Oh, it's not artifact quality. Oh, they must have claimed it for themselves. Oh, she offered it to us. Okay. I don't know. Let's take a look at this thing, though. Objects. Here it is. Council relieved the Cretaceous Cloister. Claystone coffin worth 29,000 dwarf bucks. Rectangular brown jasper shabasons in a circle with bands of radiant cut rubies. That'll do it. Yeah, kangaroo leather and rose cut picture jaspers. Hanging rings of claystone and fire opal and menaces with spikes of claystone. Drathra bone. Image of the Quiet Chances and Gabbro amulet. I think the Quiet Chance is one of the amulets we have. So, probably wasn't in a stockpile. Yeah, that's a good point. Furniture, burial. Yep, there's one artifact one. Doesn't really matter. Stick it in there, because I don't think our queen has any pets, but the way I look at it is like this is her husband, herself, and her pet, or whatever she might want buried in here. We have no water source, which is weird. Because we definitely have water. Yeah, water source. And is there a little thing in the water source that tells me it can't be like a lake? Well, we should have proper access to this because it's a ramp. So everything around here is a ramp. And it leads into the fortress from here. Like, this connects to the fortress to here. And what I probably should do, given the fact that this is actually going to be our main, like, not necessarily watering hole, but are going to be our main area for water in the future, is, like, build a proper entrance over here, I guess. Or maybe just do that. Just dig out a big chunk and leave a lot of space for people. This is oddly Christmassy vibes, and I don't know why, but it started off with jazz music and I was okay with it, and now it's like, this just sounds like Christmas. Room in a lever to dispose of any unwanted nobles. Yeah, Dwarven atom smasher, as they called it. Or as they call it, I think. Let me just do this. Let me just do a wee bit of Googling. Dwarf Fortress water source. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Does that mean she's unhappy? No. Cool, whatever. Water, source zone. Or fortress well. Oh, I see. So what I can do, because I have built this in such a way, is I can put in... I can put in a well here on this level, I believe, by doing a construction floor. And if I leave out that tile... once they build this out, essentially, once they dig this area out, it should be entirely possible for me to designate a well. Machines. Yeah, well, plop it there. Oh, we need to make a bunch of wells. We need to make a bunch of mechanisms. Rock mechanism. The amount of rock mechanisms is less than, let's say 40 for now, and you can just make 20 of them. Oh, no, that's wrong. This one is right, 20. There we go. I wonder if we need another mechanics workshop. Because if I go back down to here... yes. We have how many mechanics workshops? 1, I think. Yes. We're going to go ahead out. Create some more space for them. Suppose I could plop one down here. There's space here for it, which would help for now. Workshops. Where mechanics workshop? I'm blind. Mechanic, there it is. Put that in there, because I think we have a lot of mechanic jobs to do, but there's not enough... not enough of those. Because once we have a well put in over here, it'll essentially, like... You know, you can put a bucket in your well and you can take the water out of there, because right now I think water source will work on the surface but not down here, essentially, is what's happening. And this will refill every summer, so what I think will happen is that the water pressure will even out, and it will stop filling. Alternatively, not a hatch, build a floodgate here. Iron floodgate. Make one of them. Plop it there. We can connect it up to one of the many things we have in the fortress, and we can use that to essentially cut off the water once it's full. My stream manager's having a moment here. There we go. Cave farming setup for an adjoining room. I suppose I could consider that, but like I'd have to block up a lot of this, and there's lots of like tetrahes right up here, and there's other stuff and pieces. That might be a future thing that oh wait, I'm building walls. What am I doing? Effect built and planned. Remove all of those, and we will instead build floors. Why did nobody tell me that I was putting down a... I'm blaming you guys like it's your fault. Why did no one tell me that I was putting down a... I was putting down a goddamn wall instead of a floor. Chat, why'd you do this to me? Also, it won't take till the spring. It'll like defrost in the it will like defrost in the bins. You're a true streamer now, blaming chat, yeah. Well, Midge is apparently a professional, and he never blames his chat. Apparently. Also, to be fair, yeah, that's just me being a dork. So what I should be able to do now is, if I go in here and go into machines, fluids, well... It will essentially get built once I have an actual thing, and I can put in a machine now. There should be a floodgate in the... maybe. Also, to be fair, yeah, I know what I could do. I could build like a little thing over here that, like, I've seen people do it, where they like build a pond thing where they fill up like an underground area with water and it turns it into soil. But as you can kind of see here, I have a pretty decently sized farming plot down here with lots of area. Now, obviously, there's a problem in that things spawn down here and they hurt. But at the same time, we're dwarves, and I think that would just be, it just makes more sense for us to have, you know, something like this over, you know, working so hard and making, like, I could basically dig out here, because I think here there would be like some amount of dirt that we could use, and use this area for like an upstairs, you know, thing. Well. Yeah, there's a reason. I didn't actually math this out when I built this area, because I didn't think about the well. I didn't think we'd need it. Or maybe I was just being stupid. But, I do wonder if this doesn't get done in time, if we're going to lose more dwarves, because there is how many dwarves here? You're thirsty and unconscious. You're stressed, hungry, and thirsty. You're a spearmaster as well. Oh, are you the one who killed... I think you're the one who killed the... No, you just look similar. Yeah, I'm going to have to hope that we can get this done quickly. Because there's a lot of water here that isn't being used currently. Oh, you must be putting down some more floor, are you? Yeah. Yeah, if I had thought about this with any amount of sense, I probably would have actually done that. I would have put a well over here beforehand. Because now we have to catch up. Now we have to play catch up with this. We have to like make a load of mechanisms. Though what I can do instead, effect planned. Right. Oh wait, it didn't take away those because I think they're technically constructions. Right. This way, at the very least, there won't be nearly as many mechanisms that will get in the way. The Queen has mandated construction of Greaves. I suppose I could just make iron ones or like tin ones or something, but at least if they're made of steel, if something does go terribly wrong, we have enough steel around to armor some of our dwarves. Blocks of stone and clay. Okay, so you're actively in the queue now. You should be getting made soon. People are cooking really well. Good stuff. Iron floodgate's been made. So if I go in here, machines and fluids. Oh, I see. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and dig out this and this. Speed 1. Fast as you can get it dug out. And also dig out that. And put in a floor there. No, actually, we don't need to cancel that really at the moment then. Just dig that out as quick as you can. Because this can be built from here. So I'm gonna essentially move this all back one. So I put one there, put the floodgate there now before everything finishes, which hopefully won't take too long. Hauling gabbro blocks. Still building flora, yeah? Yeah, it looks like it. And you're about to come dig this out. Also, dwarves are digging good. I do wish I could figure out a way to put this at the top of the queue. Like, put that as priority, because that is priority right now. That's what we need to get done more than anything else. So now if I go into... Hang on, let me check how this works properly. Right, I can't really find anything in here, but that's fine. Hopefully we won't lose any dwarves to dehydration, and hopefully someone will come around here at some point. But what I can do for now is... And I will just remove that. Or maybe we'll have a slightly warmer winter and our water will defrost quicker. It's possible, but I doubt it. People are sparring. Oh, this has been dug out. do. And the floor has almost been finished. So that's something at least. What are you hauling? Granite blocks. There's a pigtail rope here. Gabbro blocks. Sorry, pigtail rope and the mechanism. So what we need now is a bucket and some blocks. Because I think we have plenty of buckets up here. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So now you're finally dehydrated. I'm hoping we don't lose a dwarf to dehydration again like we did last year. But who knows? What are you hauling? You're hauling a bucket. So now this thing only needs a block. Which shouldn't be nearly as big of a problem. Thankfully, it's a block. We have plenty of them around. You're hauling blocks. So you might be either coming here to finish this or to actively finish the well, and my hope is that you're there to finish the well. Because if you finish the well, that means we'll have water. Now you're here to finish the floor. You've imposed a ban on certain exports. Bins. That's our mayor who doesn't like exposing bins, which is alright, I guess. Right, we should also consider making a actual justice area. Which, if I had to say, should probably be beneath this. Oh, you're hauling blocks. You might be coming here to finish that well. Come on, come on, come on. I will need some more rope. So, let me go ahead and ask for... Oh, nope. You don't want that. Rope. Make some silk rope. Because we have a load of silk anyway, so... Make me 10 of them. Just a one-time order of 10 silk rope. Bad people are fighting the guy downstairs. Oh, you're here to... No, you're not. I thought you were going to keep walking, you little shit. That's kind of annoying. But hang on, are you finished digging out this bit here and that's been built? Yes. So now I want our floodgate to go there. Construction wall, put that there. Put a wall there and a wall there, and then we can connect this guy up to, if I go to F3, one of these guys should be unlinked. Yeah, we can link this guy to this. You're hauling blocks, so you'll finish this well, which is good. Which means that we will have water now. I was like, is the game paused? No, I see the ducks moving. I think she's just taking her time constructing it. Oh, there it is. Right. Put in another 2 of them. So now I think they will come here looking for water out of this well, which is good. What's Ilmenite? What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a stone. Thought it was an actual bit of useful ore. Nope, just a stone. One of the more extravagant things that we have here is we have a red spinal cabinet. It's a legendary item that's worth over 13,000 dwarf bucks. I will say this might be a bit far for people to go. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you're getting water. That's good at least. Has this been installed? No. So that guy's gonna get water for people. Yep, you're carrying buckets full of water. There you go, you can see it there. So is that water activity clean? She got splashed with water. Oh, she gave herself a bath. I see. Right then, I suppose. I am curious if there's such a thing as making bathhouses in Dwarf Fortress now after that. Yeah, he's also grabbing water. Is it full? Yeah, it's full. And it looks clean too, which is good. I think it would say it was mud-laced if it wasn't. Ooh. More cave dwellers. Where are they coming from? Oh, they're in the basement. Right, not nearly as worried about... Oh, never mind. I should be worried about them. Oh, you just got hit pretty heavily on that one, yeah. You're about to die. Who are you? Yep, you just died. I wonder if I should turn this back on. Just so that way they get brought outside and maybe they get moved back in, because it doesn't look like the dwarves' bodies are being moved anywhere. Should be around here. There we go. Oh, we lost a child. Yeah, I think I need to set up another barracks. I think I need to set up like 2 barracks. I need to set up one, like maybe down here somewhere. Oh my god, yeah, these guys are getting their absolute shit ran. There's a spear dwarf coming now. Yeah, I think moving our... barracks down a few levels, so that way it's closer to where all of our enemies seem to be coming from. Because if there's a siege, I'm not as worried about if there's a siege, because the siege will take a while to be set up, and we'll often end up in a situation where, you know, dwarves will be sitting here waiting for stuff to come to them. Right, so let me go ahead. Okay, so you're all kind of there right now. That's good. So if anyone comes up this stairwell, you'll know. Right, is this installed now? I wonder if it's suspended because we don't have an engineer. No, we do. Huh. Oh, it's because it's not in the civilian alert area. So let me go ahead and clear it. Yeah, there's the iron. If I go back to where I was, there's the iron floodgate right there. I'm not as worried about what's down there as I should be, probably. Right. That's a good bit of that done, at least. It's something. And now we have a well installed, so I'm not as worried about anything anymore. We now actually have a space where people will go and get water in the winter. This will fill up a lot. Which means that things will actively get done. Oh, you're probably hauling the iron floodgate, yeah. That's fine. That could be a lot worse. It could have ended a lot worse than it did. Keys. Also, yeah, the having the second mechanics workshop seems to have done some work. Yeah, they're both on still make rock mechanisms. So workshop, mechanic. Plop 2 more of them down up here. These two are non-economic rock stockpiles, as they should be. But we also have this stockpile here, which is full of non-economic rock anyway. Oh, do we not have a dumping zone? Or is it full? Must be full. I don't want it to be too far away from the fort. So I'll just, like, put it up here, I guess. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Not corpses. Not body parts. No. None of those. 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 Yeah, so that will be where everything else goes then. That's a bit too far away, actually. Let me get rid of that. When I put it up here, I suppose I could just put it along the wall here. Doesn't really matter, I guess. So, no corpses, no body parts, no skulls, no bones, no shells, no teeth. None of that. And that should be where a lot of the stuff that we've marked for dumping will go. Is it installed? No. You still on your way? Yeah, you're moving really slowly because the iron floodgate's probably really heavy. Oh yeah, look, our water's going again. So this should be filling up again anytime soon. Yeah, it's already filling up again. This stonecutter's trying his hardest. My goodness, poor fella. Right, you guys go off station, because you're probably going to want to get some food and drink and all that. Oh, it's up here. Has this been dug out yet? Almost. Look at the horde of dwarves getting out of here now that they've had now that they've been told not to do it anymore. My assumption is that a lot of them are probably hungry and or thirsty, so it's probably a good idea to get them out of here. Let them go and enjoy sorry, some time off, but some time away from the cavern. I'm gonna build this as a new barracks for the dwarves. So that way we can place our dwarves barracks down here, and if they need to get down to a lower level, they can get down there relatively quickly compared to what they're doing right now. Which obviously is kind of on me. It's not really their fault for me fumbling a little bit, I guess would be the way to put it. Go ahead and chop down some more trees. Because there are a bunch of them. Ooh, lapis, where's that? Oh, it's in the wall over here. So where was it we did that exploratory dig for the magma layer? Should be around here somewhere. This has not been dug yet. Oop. There it is. Let me put a quick thing in here. Magma? F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7. Yeah. Perfect. Being built. Stuff's getting done. Stuff's getting done. It's getting done slowly, unfortunately. It's getting done painfully, but it's getting done. Ooh. What are you hauling, kid? Nothing. You're just tired. Okay. Typical teenager, yeah. Also, I don't think that's a teenager dwarf. They're 7. They're still just a kid. Which is worse, arguably. Yeah, so you can see this is filling up relatively quickly. Make a billion chain. Why not? We have billion. Make 5 of them. And I'll go ahead and put in some more floors. Would you look at that? I didn't even plan it out, and it's the perfect width for all of these wells to go in. Floor. Has this been installed? Yes. Excellent. Then I can go down to here. Link this lever. To this iron floodgate. So we can let this fill up. Because there's currently a lot of space that still needs to be filled here. There's actually kind of a mist generating down here too. But once this kind of fills, it shouldn't be too difficult. Rock crystal. Ooh, a giant. A gigantic creature resembling a human, almost unparalleled in size. She's indefatigable and quick to heal. So this is a bit annoying because she's quick to heal. Kid, will you just go to bed? Do you not have a bed? Do you not have a bedroom? No, you don't. We need more bedrooms. Oh my god. Can't believe we got that bad. I didn't think we needed any more bedrooms. I thought we had enough. Can't believe that. I didn't think we'd have a situation where like one of our dwarves literally didn't have a bedroom to go to. I thought that they'd actually find a place to stay. Or we'd have enough bedrooms put together, but apparently not. What I might do after I finish, like, essentially evening out this side of the fortress, because I think it's, well, it's not going to be the same over here, but what I might do is I might go up a level and start building some bedrooms up here too. Just to, like, take some of the dwarves off of this room, off of this floor when it comes to bedrooms. Okay. You're over here. I think we can take her on. The Misty Granite Irons and the Brushed Masons. You two. Head up here. Let me activate my civilian alert for a moment. And this should be linked to a chalk lever, yep. So I'm going to give it a second because there's a few dwarves outside, I think, bringing stuff outside or collecting things, maybe. I don't think we have any more dwarves, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like you're the only dwarf outside. So we're going to go ahead and pull this lever, Kronk, I believe. Yes. Pull that lever, Kronk. Oh, who are you? Oh no, there's another dwarf out there. Cancel that lever pull. Are you hauling something? No. You're just slow as hell. Yeah, we're going to pull that lever now soon, I think. Hopefully they get inside before the lever gets pulled. Yep. Don't atomize the cat. Is it someone's pet? Is that someone's pet? No, it's just a tame cat. That's fine. Pull the lever. Someone pull the goddamn lever. Okay, someone pull the lever. Is it? Did they pull it in time? Oh, that llama's about to die. Oh, it got stuck in the trap? Oh my god. Okay. Pull that lever again. Clear the civilian alert. And, yeah. Huh. That was wild. I didn't think the giant would get stuck in a trap. I guess what I could do is if I go down to where I've built this new barracks area. If I leave this barracks area as for like our two main forces, and then like over here in this like area over here, say, yeah, like dig out that, and then just to make it more fortressy, just make it more fortress compliant, I guess. That will annoy me though. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that over here. Screw it. That won't matter. But if over here, say, I put in a nice big old training area as well, have our like militia dwarves come up here to train, so that way they can train here and, you know, kind of have people spread around a bit. Because having someone training in this area down here means that we can have someone kind of within response range at all times. Because if they're on this level and I say to whoever's, like, if I have my two main squads training here and I'm like, oh, we need to go down here really quickly, they can get here a lot faster than if they were in the top level. So I think that's a genuinely smart idea. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to use something real quick. Oh. How the hell did you end up in there? There's a stairway over there. I think you can get up that way. I think you can get out of there. I'm all of a sudden very glad I built this. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. okay, I guess. It's very slowly filling out, which is good. It's getting there. We're starting to see it start to level out a bit. We're seeing some mist generation actually over here, which is kind of cool. Where are our miners? Hopefully they're digging these out. Yes, they are. Now we can put down some beds. Nice. Ooh, onyx. My birthstone. Very cool. He probably slipped down. So what probably happened there is that he probably ended up like walking on this chalk slope thinking, oh, he's fine, he can get out there. Obviously there's a actual like up and down walkway here because I built a little thing where we could dig out the area down here. Probably slipped, yeah. Oh, it's really annoying though. I won't lie, it's really annoying how that comes up sometimes. Do we have a tavern? This is our tavern, isn't it? Yeah, this is our tavern. And yet, we don't really have anyone there. It's kind of weird. Then again, I suppose they're all, like, they're probably all eating and drinking in the actual dining hall. Alright, this is dug out. Meeting area. This is going to be a library. And we're going to put in some chairs. And now I need you to make me bookcases. Let's say rock ones, because they're probably going to come out the best quality. An empty rock bookcases is less than 10. Just make 10 of them. That works for me. And we have a load of, we have a load of stone cutters and stone crafters workshops and stuff around. So I'd be very surprised if we didn't have enough of them. I will, however, also go back up to here and put in some more traps. Oh, don't install the cage. Cancel. I want a cage trap. That's it. my hope here would be to, like, just catch a bunch of, you know, random things that are trying to get in here to take out, you know. Essentially, I find a lot of our raids and stuff spawn on this side of the map up here. Like, they spawn over here or up here. And they always try to run towards our one entrance. So my hope would be that, you know, they get caught in this and a load of stuff catches them and they end up in a situation where it's very bad for them. You know, I might as well just build a fucking floor here. Why not? Just throw it in there. Means people can get right up to the waterfall. How are you feeling up? These are between 6 and 7s, so that means they're getting close to starting to hit this space. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and put in a nice big floor in here. Fair. That would be most of our blocks. I guess it's something we can do slowly. Just let that be used, I guess, eventually. It should set itself up correctly, I think. Is this linked? No. It's not even built in the right place. What am I doing? This winter, I'm basically going to have to hope that this doesn't flood. Yeah, this is very slowly starting to fill up, and this will start to fill up soon. It has taken the better part of a month for it to get there, though. Oh, there's ghosts around. Just pause here for a minute. I want to see if we actually have a case of there's a ghost around, or if this is a case of they just haven't been put in. So where is it? Right, let me go to here. Have a burial. That might have been our problem. Right, let me go back down to here as well. I think it's just a case of now we kind of wait for the fort to catch up. That being that, you know, there's a lot of stuff in the to-do queue. Lots of stuff to move around. Bunch of chalk here, which is good. And a load of ore been moved in. That's right, I wanted to expand this as well so we can fit some more chalk in. This is where our metal industry is. How much steel do we have? A little. Let me turn up the production on that. We need like 50 pig iron bars and make like 40 steel bars a day. Because I think we have a bunch of pig iron. Iron. Yeah, so this only has iron and pig iron in it. Start smelting more coal so we can make some more coal coke. I think it makes a lot more sense to have more and more of it around. Good. And we have a bunch of wood in our stockpiles as well. Yes, absolutely. Mostly because we chopped down a bunch of wood from our cavern levels. Ooh. The ghostly wood burner has been put to rest. Very nice. So that means people have actually been buried. So if I go to here and then scroll down. Yep, people have been buried. Right. I'm going to need this to be high priority all of a sudden. I don't know how many dwarves we've lost. Well, this is the thing. 2 or 3 of these graves belong to pets. These, like, we don't have a thing where it's like, you know, we got a dog here that was killed by a chinchilla, I think, or it got killed by one of our first invaders, and unfortunately, it just happened that way. Ban of exports, engraving masterpieces. I want to see what would happen if we dug that out, put a floor there, and then rebuilt the stairwell. Right, loads of furniture to put in here. Alright, and now Doors. Okay, looking like everything's going okay for the moment. Just hoping for all this to get put in so I can make some more bedrooms. Bedroom multi. It's 40 more bedrooms. That should be more than enough to cover the amount of dwarves we have added in. Ooh, we have a starving or dehydrated unit. Who is it? It's a spinner. Okay. Oh, this is even further down than what I thought it was. This is like, yeah, this is over here. A fire snake? Where the hell did you come from? Ugh. Right, how goes that building of the barracks over here? Not done yet. Oh wow, they killed it. Well done. Yeah, I'm thinking getting this barracks set up down here would not be a terrible idea. There is also kind of enough space here for a barracks, but I can dig out a little bit more there. And how is this going? Yeah, you can see now that the second level's starting to fill up. Oh, there's a second well in. Good. Yeah, basically what I should have done is I should probably have installed the floodgate here or here before digging this out. Don't know if I can do that. If I go to machines and fluids, floodgates. Blocked. Yeah, so I can't actually do that, I don't think. See how bad this gets. We'll see. me just get rid of all the other designated mining I have, because I want stuff to be dug out very quickly. I'm kind of at the point now where I need stuff dug out very quickly. Oh, that's 4. That doesn't really matter. What I really need is... Right, this is almost finished. Put in a smoothing order in a moment. I have kind of discovered as I've went along here that we definitely need more than just the 2 miners after a while. That like 2 or 3 miners just isn't enough in a big place where you want stuff to be mined more or less constantly. Let me go ahead and smooth this out. Then we shall go in here, put in some doors. No, I don't need any doors. We'll go in here and we will construct a couple weapon racks. And a couple armor racks. And then a absolute ton of cabinets. Oh, clear those. Control M. And go in here again, because it would have used the previous filter, so it would have basically just put in only masterwork, only artifact stuff. Which, you know, I'm not really worried about in a barracks. Then we need to assign this as a barracks. This will be for weapons and armor need the other thing. They don't need they need cabinets. That'll do. That'll keep everyone happy, I think. Who do I want to assign here? So who are my 2? These 2 are my... Well, these 3 are my professional dwarves. So I want you to train there. I want you to train there. And I want you to store your items there as well. Oh, you just got an elven caravan. So here The reason why the bins won't show up is because it thinks that I'm going to trade the bins, when honestly I'm only going to trade the things in the bin. Which is fair. Removals created a masterwork door. Very nice. There's an owl hooting outside my window. Don't know if you guys can hear that. And I'm going to go up to here. This barracks. You guys will no longer train there. You guys will no longer train there. Keep your items there. You guys will move to the new barracks down below, where you will be able to keep your good shit. And this is where our, for the moment, our militia will train, but our militia will eventually train up here, where this is being dug out right now. Probably won't move them up here at the moment. We'll eventually move them up here. Also, I should refresh these guys for training need. Toggle all filters. You need to train. You need to train. You kind of need to train. Having our farmers / planters have a bit of combat experience probably wouldn't hurt, to be honest. Now that means the guys who were basically down there are no longer going to be, what's the phrase? They're no longer going to be forced to train constantly. So we're going to have basically a brand new set of militia. Ooh, a new named item. That's the second one we have. Trumpet stuttered the ill confederation. It's a family heirloom. It's a masterful silver warhammer created by one of our weaponsmiths. Very nice. And I made silver warhammers, by the way, because silver is technically heavier than steel. I could have made gold ones. But I do like the idea of using silver warhammers. It just feels very on point. Also, if a necromancer showed up, the silver warhammers would definitely be helpful. There's the elves coming in right now. Near a fine bridge. How do you feel about that? Huh. Traders should be unloading their goods soon. Oh, the Queen has mandated constructions of certain goods. What goods are they? Greaves. And while we're at it, mint billion coins. As long as we have greater than 1 billion bar, make coins. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little stockpile up here. Finished goods, coins. No. Metal. I'm surprised there's no coins in here. Oh, coins. Billion. Just billion coins in there. I'll request our broker a trade. How is this filling out? It's filling out quickly. Relatively quickly, anyway. Yeah, you're not well because you were outside. Because you have sun sickness, which sucks immensely. Right, let me just let this run for a bit. Oh, excuse me. Beg pardon. Cool. Yeah. Right, you're right. Trading our brokers here. Good stuff. See, we can't trade this, but we can trade what's in it. And I'm more than happy to trade these guys all of that for a bunch of instruments. Because we don't really make our own. Grab those toys. What the hell is that? Giant hamster. Does anyone know what this is? I sure don't. Oh, you have long swords. Grab all your coats, cape, robes, high boots, sandals, socks, hoods and caps and gauntlets, gloves, mittens, don't need your boxes. Take all of your leaves and fruit, however, and your trousers, and your leggings, and your skirts, and your splints, and your crutches. Oh, these are parts of an instrument, I see. Don't need those. Okay, we'll trade you some more ammunition. Actually, wait. Do we have a Greaves making thing in here? Let me just sort this. Right, no trader needed. Happy enough then. Bunch of stuff made and sorted by us. Lovely. Made a bunch of profit on stuff that we aren't going to use anymore because I can't figure out why our dwarves are so bad with the ammo situation. Right, let's see. Has this been smoothed out and done? Yes. And people are down here training now. That's good. So now there's an attack down here. It might take a bit longer for our militia and all that to get down here, but our militia we don't really want being the head of any attack or any defense because they're not actually very good at fighting. Well, the current militia aren't very good at fighting because they're only new. So this guy, Captain of the Guard. For example, you have leather and a male shirt and some hoods and some pants and some socks and some boots and some shields and armor. Good stuff. Happy enough with that. For example, this guy is a militia captain. He's only a militia captain because he's the first person at the top of the squad, but you can see he has no combat skills at all. He's a much better socializer than he is anything else. It is good to see people are actually getting a little bit better at stuff, though. So for example, you're one of our things here. So you're dabbling at stuff like that now. You're actually kind of okay at dodging, and you're okay at doing bits and pieces, which is good. They'll get better at stuff like that, and that'll mean that even if we get attacked in like let's say 60 of our dwarves out of the 60 or 70 of our dwarves out of the 180 can actually fight moderately well. You can kind of just give them things and it'll be a lot better than anything else. Looks like we need a lot more beds. Good cabinet. As you can see, we have a lot of observers because of the fact that they're very good at their job. Interesting. You can start reading and writing and producing good stuff. Oh, coal. Very good. I will stop all of that digging. Mostly because I want them to focus on other things for the moment. That's true, actually. Did we get those? Yes, this is now dug out, so that would be where the tombs are. And that means we can put in some more tombs for our dwarves. Which is kind of sad that we need to build more of them already. Okay. I think I can assign a bunch more digging now because our dwarves are kind of running around and doing other things. So let me go ahead and assign that to be dug out. Put in a little sort of rest area there, maybe. Oh, cinnabar. No rabbits. Where did I want to? Oh, yes, here. This been dug out yet? No. Yeah, you can leave that as a 4, though. I'm not too sure on that one. This hasn't been dug out, but that's also a 4. That's fine. It's not necessarily something that needs to get done anytime soon. Oh, yes, I wanted to make our dungeon down here. Yeah, I guess that works, and on the other side we can do something similar. How many of these are there? There's 4 and then the end, so that... Ooh, made that 1 too tall. And then over here we can dig out a nice big office area for our actual main honcho. What I can do if I want to is I can just dig out a little area here where I can put in an exploratory dig for more iron, because there's a bunch of iron down here that we might want to get our hands on eventually. But I think we do have a bunch of iron up here. Yeah, there's limonite in these walls and hematite, so you can dig out those instead. There we go. Dig out all that iron. pond grabber. Oh, you're a squid or something like that, maybe. This is dug out. Good. What do we need to make billion coins? It's probably in a forge, right? We'll see here. Yeah. It's in the metalsmith's forge, which is fine. Get all that iron dug out. There's also a bunch more of it over here. Okay. There's some good stuff been done down here. Cool. Sorry, I have a few messages I need to respond to here. Give me 2 seconds. Cool. Nothing's happened. That's good. Oh. Oh, that's right. They're digging out the... What's it called? The Clyanite, I think it is. Yeah, it's like a... It's technically an economic stone because you can make clay with it. Which means you can make, like, clay... what are they called? Like clayware or earthenwares or whatever. Which I guess would be an option, maybe. And then if I go up to... Where is it? Here. How's this looking? It's filling out relatively quickly. Migrants, thank good lord. We've been hovering around like 170 to 190 dwarves thanks to like the big fights we've been getting in. It would be so nice. To have some more. Ooh, I keep hitting buttons too quickly. Bookcase. The empty ones is less than 10, make 10 of them. Works for me. If I go down here. Let's throw something else on. Let's go with... nah. Sure. That'll do. We're in year 57, so this save has officially been going on for 7 years now. We've been in this fort for 7 years. Oh, we got some dingo pups. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys probably haven't seen this, but we do have... We have giant dingoes. What I might end up doing is caging them down. Well, I might tie them up down here. Like in here, maybe. Just because they'd be cool to have around. Not sure yet. Made a bunch of bookcases, so these should start be getting to fill out, maybe. These have been filled out as well. Cool, we can go ahead and smooth all of that. And then while that's being done, we're going to go ahead and put in some burial slabs. As we have... Oh. Any material will do. Doesn't need to be the fancy stuff. Cool. Good thing I saw that. I could have been bad, because we have like 10 or 11 of them sitting in our storage. These will get built relatively quickly once everything is placed, which is good. All very good girls and boys. Yes, that's correct, Red. They're very large, but they're very good. I will at some point have to consider what I'm going to do with those dingoes, because I can't trade them, because I specifically purchased them thinking I could trade them. It's kind of annoying that we can't trade them, because it would have been really cool to have a dingo army, more or less. Let me go ahead and throw in some more floors here. Floor. There for sure doesn't need to be, what's the phrase? Doesn't need to be a load of wells here. I think the amount of wells that are going to be built here is going to be more than enough. I will just put down the rest of them. Oh yes, I wanted to put down more wells. Do that now. More than enough wells there. What are you doing? He's doing bits and pieces. What I'm not sure on, and what I've never been sure on, is how to make paper. Let's take a look here. Because we have paper makers. Healthcare, farming. Crafts, I think? Glass making, clothes making. No. Paper making, yes. And we have people who are good at it. Then if I go into here, where is it? It's not in jewelers, kiln, kitchen, not in leatherworks for sure. We probably need to clear a kiln as well. We definitely need a fishery. So oh no, you probably shouldn't go down here. You should definitely go up here, where the rest of our sort of smelly stuff is. So if we leave a space of 2, all. Leave a space of 2, and then we put in 3. That should do. This has been smoothed out. Very nice. We will consider doing something with this later on once we finally caught up with all of the construction. This is caught up. That's good. This seems to have caught up, and it has a bunch of stuff and or things here, and it means that people are relatively more close to everything now. That's good. And if I go down to here, and then if I go into DF hack, launcher, burial, makes a bunch of tombs. And down here, oh, and a lot of iron and white jade. You know what? I think I can afford to do this. I'm going to dig all this out, probably. Dig out all this iron and this white jade and stuff. Even though it probably helps with moods and stuff when there's people in there. It's arguable whether or not it's a good idea to do that. Imposed a ban. Bins, crutches, and covers have been prohibited. Interesting. Oh, there's lignite. Oh, there's coal in that wall. It's kind of annoying when you dig around and you find things that you actually kind of want. And there's a bunch of iron around here. The Grundle's fighting Spirit Dwarves. This is very slowly being dug out. I seem to remember there being a wet stone thing over here, but I could be wrong. Oh wow, we've used up a lot of that stone. Bunch of it though. We've a bunch of like like this jet, for example. It's just used for building furniture. So I think we have a bunch of like stuff around. We just don't have the what's the word I'm going to be looking for here? I don't remember. Don't have the people moving it yet. Brew drink from fruit. Brew drink from fruit until we have... Oh, we don't actually have any. Odd. I seem to remember trading with the elves and buying a bunch of it, but maybe not. Smoothing all this out, by the way, just because it like looks a bit nicer. These bedrooms haven't even been installed yet. Crazy. What I might do is I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to go to hauliers. I'm going to put in a bunch more hauliers here. So that way there'll be a bunch of people in here who are not doing anything else. You're an animal trainer. You're a weaver. You only do hauling for a bit. You're a beekeeper. You're a leather worker. Are you actually any good at leather working? There. Oh, it's the only thing you actually have any skill in is your problem. So we won't worry about that. So where were you? Where were you? Leather worker. Shearer. No relation to Alan. Don't have the logistics. Yeah, that's the problem. We only got in a small wave of dwarf, so we only got like 6 people in. Skill weaponsmiths. You're a skilled surgeon. Usually, if they're above skilled or competent, or at least they're competent, maybe proficient in a couple different things, I'll add them to stuff. Oh, you're competent. That's really good. High Master Blacksmith. This is paper craft. So if I go in here and I go paper, oh, press planchary into a paper sheet. So we need a area for that. What I would think is maybe over here, or maybe next to the library as a thing. I'm not entirely sure on that one. It's an option, I guess. I'll think about it. I'll have a wee thought and a prayer about it. Because what I could do is I could mirror the doors over here and have this area over here be a big paper mill, I guess. I don't necessarily know if we need to be doing a lot of that right now, but it's an option. I definitely want to let stuff run, though, at the moment. Also, all this smoothing is definitely giving a lot of dwarves a lot of stuff to do. So I don't necessarily think it's a worry that we should have right now when it comes to things. Our dwarves are busy because they have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, you have claystone. We don't want claystone here. Over here. I was wondering why there's a bunch of claystone lying around here that wasn't there when I remember digging it out. And, well, actually, it could have been there, but let's not worry about it. That won't really do much, but having a little bit extra space never hurts. And as you can see, we have a lot more stuff in here. Platinum pedestal. It's also only mid-spring, so we have a lot of time left until stuff is actively going to be a problem, I think. Oh, you found some more chalk walls, I guess, which is nice. Means that we have a lot of area over here we can dig out for stuff. Merchants have gone. Good stuff. These guys are still training. Oh, look here, Red. This is your lover. Huh. They haven't been able to pray for a while. Sickle. Let me go down here. Who are you assigned to? Right, I'm thinking we do... How big are you? An 8x12. We'll put another little temple in here for the other deity, because it seems like people need to pray to that deity, and it doesn't look like there's enough space for it. Oh, do we have a save coming? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, we had a spawn, that was the thing. We had a few mischievous creatures pop in. Cool. That's fine. Enjoy your luck, Red. Oh, cool. So, Midge, a close friend of mine, who I am also kind of, well, not kind of, I am the community manager for one of the parts of his sort of network. I am the community manager for the component cast. I'm going to share a link in here for what he's just uploaded. He's just, well, ironic. He has just started or announced his new podcast, Upload, which is a content creator podcast, which is basically around, you know, the story of him and Lionheart X10. If you've ever heard of if you haven't heard of Lionheart, Lionheart does a lot of strategy games. I believe he was streaming earlier today. So like Warhammer Total War, stuff like that. And Midge does a lot of strategy games as well, but he does a lot of Paradox games, is his sort of thing. He did some Total War. One of the first streams I remember watching of Midge is a Total War Warhammer 3 or 2, I think. It was 2. It would have been one Total War Warhammer 2 when I watched him play it. But essentially, it looks like he's finally got he's just made an announcement on it. So if you guys would go over, go over to the YouTube, pre-save the link, all that, I'll do me a massive favor, because technically I do actively have a say in, well, not say, but I technically have a vested interest in that doing well, because I technically also work for him. So if you guys could do me a massive favor and just take a look at that and maybe consider giving it a like, a subscribe, helping the channel trailer, spreading that sort of stuff around. I know you guys don't necessarily want me to sit here and be like, oh, we'll do all this for me. But it would be really nice if you did that for me, just to help me out. Same with the follow button. If you hit the follow button, it helps me get to affiliate. The sooner I get to affiliate, the sooner I can consider actively, you know, maybe getting some upgrades for the system, or, you know, whatever else I might consider doing. It would be nice. That's all I'm going to say. I will say the smooth floor looks so much nicer than the non-smooth floor. It's probably just me being a little bit OCD about stuff, but hey, there's your options. Also, might as well shell a little bit more while I'm here. If you guys could click that link as well, the Dwarves to the component cast. Give the Twitch a follow. Go on to one of the many podcasts that we do. If you wouldn't mind, just help us out. We could always use the engagement. And if you wouldn't mind, you know, doing anything like that, that'd be very nice of you. If you also wouldn't mind giving me a follow, because, you know, yet again, if I get to affiliate, it'd be really nice. Getting to affiliate, like, what would it be? 2 months after I start streaming a semi-regular schedule again, would be really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie on that one. What could I do? Oh yeah, I wanted a fishery up here. I wanted to put in a stockpile here for use it in food, fish, all just unprepared fish. You know what I might do, just because I know we have a bunch of statues. Just put a few statues in here, because it seems like it would be kind of a nice way to introduce people to the fortress while people are coming in. I'll put a wall in here eventually. We'll see. I want to check something here. These guys don't just train constantly until they dehydrate, right? Because I think that would be kind of stupid, but... Oh, he's a novice keyboardist. Interesting little skill you have there. So I wonder now if that means that the smoothing here is done. Yeah, the smoothing here is all done. This has gotten a lot smaller for our fort than I thought it would be. Oh, sardonyx. There's more. I don't necessarily mind digging that out because I'll just wait until all of the gems are out of there. Also, you know, I have essentially a thing here prepared already, so what I can do is I'll put in some doors. And ropes or chains, put them in the middle of the room. And we'll put in a bed. Reason I put a bed in here is because it means that they're not sleeping on the floor, which might help with moods. Gonna put a table in. A table and a chair, probably. So that way they can at least sit down when they're eating. So what this is this will eventually be our, if it ever comes up, it will be our dungeon area. This isn't enough space for it currently, but it's enough to sort of, you know, do things for now, I guess. This area here, and this little room up here will be our Hammer Dwarf's office, I guess, or a sheriff's office. I think is how that works. I think it's a sheriff. As you can see as well, like, there's a load more space down here that I haven't really dug into, because if I go, I can keep going down here for quite a bit until I hit the cavern. Yeah. It takes another, like, what? Well, there's obviously the mining, the strip mining that I've done there as well, which kind of makes it a bit harder to do. But I do have the option. Oh, this hasn't been dug out yet either. So you know what? Let me put that at 1, that at 1, that at 1, and that at 1. Microcline. Cooked a masterpiece. Stray stuff has grown up. Rock throne, rock coffer. Very nice. How's this filling out? Ooh, very, very well. Suppose what I could do yeah, so you can see this here isn't flooded even though this is full because of water pressure, I think is how that works. Sorry, air pressure. Just a bunch of keys, yeah. Cool. Keep making masterpiece stuff there, Red. Well done. Means that this is very slowly filling out with all the bookcases we need. Well, not that we need, but all the bookcases that we can put out. Written objects. There's no chests. Let me go ahead and throw down a few chests in here. I'll just put them against this back wall. Like, put 3 or 4 of them in there. Is this full? This stockpile might actually be full. So let me just do this. I can do that, and then that. And then draw another one out here. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that will do. Is there any billion coins been made? No. Wonder if that's because Probably could do with some more metalsmiths and metal forge people as well. Yeah, this is filling up with chalk relatively quickly as well. That's good. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. We're attached to a silver warhammer, huh? We'll see how quickly this fills up. I have a feeling there's a bunch of mug overflow because I can see mugs being left in the stockpiles again. These beds still haven't been put out here either. There are beds here, right? And there's beds upstairs here. Just go ahead and plop that in there. Just because it will annoy other people and me if I don't do it. Actually, let me go in here. Stop making billion chains. Instead, platinum chain. Just make 10 of them for me. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 9. That's more than enough for now. And then I can go in here and dungeon. Oh, let me repaint some of this. Let me just get rid of that. And this as well. Just because I don't know if I need to designate this as not you know, as not what's the phrase I'm looking for? As not the dungeon, so that way people will actually stay there. Or I can designate it as the Hammer Dwarfs or the Sheriff's thing. So he should be in here somewhere. Hammerer. Dungeon Master. Yeah, so you need a study, you need a quarters, and you need some cabinets and stuff. So this will be your study at least. So I'm going to go ahead and dig out another little bit over here. So we don't need to worry about having a study for him. So that's his dining hall. And that's his bedroom. Good enough. We've almost 3,500 food. It's not terrible. Turn off that water source up here. And instead, I can make some more water sources here. I won't lie, it would be nice if there was a command and DF hack as well to do this. But, you know, small prices to pay. What they're doing, I think, is taking it from... I don't know actually where they're taking that from. Maybe over here? Ooh. What are you doing? Okay, you and you. Get down there. Yeah, look at how fast that was. Like, that was like less than a few seconds. Obviously, it wasn't fast enough to save the kid. But that's unfortunate. Once that this floor is built, they shouldn't be able to get in. Just leave them standing here for a few minutes. That's unfortunate. Another dead dwarf. But at the very least, it was a lot faster of a response than the last time the cave dwellers showed up. Also, I should probably put a floor in the rest of this. Given that if we did... they wouldn't be able to get in here anymore. Alright, we can chop that down at this level, which means that I think we probably won't be getting much of the wood, but it means at the very least we can, you know, get rid of them. Right, everything there's looking good. Doors have been made, caps have been made, buckets have been made. Good. See, now I'm feeling a lot less scared about what might happen if something shows up, because I'm like, well... So yeah, it looks like all this is full now. Which means it's not filling up any higher. Which is good. What else can I do? Oh, I can do this, I think. Can I do this? Fishing. I'm curious if they'll catch anything. Ooh, tiger iron. More than anything, I'm curious if they'll catch anything in there, because if they do catch things in there, it means that essentially we can put up fisher dwarves. Because I think there are fisher dwarves, yes? Yes. So you guys will go into that underground area where there is flowing water. technically. And you can do that. It hasn't been dug out yet. It's fine though, I guess. What are you hauling? You're just stressed. What are you stressed about? You're okay at doing this kind of stuff, I guess. Yeah. We can sign you up for that. You can do that kind of stuff. You can perform for us. Let me just go back down here and see if that's been built yet. No. It's not suspended either. Let me try this instead. Constructions, not ramps, constructions, floors, stairs. Can you build a downward stairwell there for me, please? I don't get it. This is clearing out pretty quickly. This is platinum, I think, yeah. Turkey hen. More fine meals have been prepared. Good. Yeah, this is already filling out. Yeah. It's good, though. It means that they won't be leaving them in the areas there. Get rid of those rocks. What I might end up doing is building a proper, like, exit road, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. We'll see. People are sparring. Good. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up a steel... let's see. What kind of steel stuff do I want to make? Let's set up some steel mail shirts and some steel short swords and some steel shields. And what I want to do with these is these are going to be our trading for the future, basically. If we have less than 20 of them, make 10. If we have less than 20 short swords, make 10. And if we have less than 20 shields, make 10. And also if we have less than... Well, we can also make some steel spears. In the case of steel spears, however, I want you to make me 20 of them, because that will essentially be the equipment that we give our dwarves should they need to. Now, the steel armor is kind of heavy, so it's not the best thing to be giving, you know, dwarves without much in the way of armor wearing skill. However, it will work. Oh wow, yeah, this is already hit here. Right. What I think would be kind of cool, actually, would be to make some sort of like, some kind of an underground river that we can use to, like, you know, essentially to create something that'd be kind of cool. Our cook is a skilled armor user. Right, so everyone here who was part of the militia is now going to leave their stuff back, and they're going to go off and do their own thing. Oh, we're almost done making all this stuff. Good. Right, now if I go into this, writing material desired, which I assume is like book bindings and stuff. So, indigo tourmaline? Is that new? No, I think we've seen that before. So I think... Oh, shit, it's... yeah. I do need to head to the gym. It is that time of the day where I need to head off and do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid probably into the Dwarf Fortress category. Let's see if there's anyone live. Oh, Trash Mac is live. That's perfect. We'll raid Trash Mac. /raid Trash Mac. Make sure I spelled that right. Yes. So we're gonna raid into Trash Mac. We're gonna say hello to them. I could play for a while longer, but to be honest with you, I need to keep my streams between 2.5 and 3 hours long. Otherwise, I will end up playing this game until I lose my mind. But it is Thursday tomorrow, which means I have no commitments, which means I might be back again tomorrow. Alright guys, everyone say hello to Mac. Let's go.